And same bands, different heroes.
Different picks, yeah. This ogre came out of nowhere.
Oh, who's this guy? Where did he come from? Well, I think we talked a little bit about the Venomancer last game for Fnatic and not having a hero to help enable it in different roles. So maybe Bloodlusted Venomancer, obviously the solution here. But no, it's just a 4 role that can help match up against the Nyx Sass. You can basically just do whatever Nyx is doing. If he's in a lane, you can just go there. You make his life very difficult. You punch Nyx. You both have a bunch of HP regen. It's great.
You could punch a bit better than Nyx can, I would say. You got
a club. Attach that orb of venom right on the end of your club.
Yeah.
You just give it to him.
It's scary. Nyx can put some venom on his claws, but they're just small little claws, whereas Ogre's got this giant club that he bashes people with. A good time. But we saw this guy. It didn't really work out in game 1 for Piledai.
No, but at least now they have a support to go with them that can do stuff without items, which he can also help scout a little bit. And maybe that'll help enable something like a anti-mage strat or something a little bit more delayed if they end up going that way.
You really think that there's a possibility they do that after the first game? I know that every draft is different, and there are different variables and circumstances. Well, they're definitely not doing it this time, so...
There you go.
That's got to feel pretty good for Excalibur. Despite losing the game the way they did, he still gets the ban from the not only the Visage, but the anti-mage as well. So there is some respect, obviously, and well-deserved respect between both sides. I'm excited to see what Fnatic do now. They have some very interesting strats that they've run in the past, but we'll see what it revolves around, how they get things going. Ohio Doom was something we saw in the last series. Do you think they pull that out here, or is that something we have to wait and see?
Yeah, I'll probably have to wait just to find out in terms of like some of these other cores and stuff, and we will once again lose the Beastmaster. Speaking of cores, of course, Fnatic, they have all 3 to go here, so they're going to get 1 that they can essentially counterpick here. Of course, they're not going to know what the lane will be. I mean, they have the Venomancer already, but at least they'll probably have a better shot at guessing something based on what this 5-role support is. The Jakiro's gone now, though. They could think about picking up that Ancient Apparition, but it doesn't combo up that well with Ogre.
There are worse things, though, when you think about it.
He's just kind of a standard decent hero. I like the defensive support they had last time. I would be okay with another one of those, but instead they grabbed the Monkey, so maybe a little worried about Fnatic possibly grabbing it. There's really no reason to not pick your 5-role. I mean, unless it ends up being a support Venomancer, which isn't the most outlandish thing. We've seen it a couple times. But the... deny pick in a sense here, I would guess you from Mineski.
Yeah, I would assume so as well. Again, though, there is a lot of versatility, as you just touched on, between the Venomancer. Not only that, but other heroes as well. So maybe not so much the Monkey King anymore. But yes, there is the deny pick coming up for the Monkey King for Mineski. So Fnatic will have a choice now. They have 2 minutes left in reserve time. They'll have to make a decision. If they were going to go for the Monkey King, what do they do now? What do you do up against the Monkey King, assuming it is a core? Well, I mean, where do you go from here if you're Fnatic?
So, well, I just was double checking. It looks like every time that they have picked the Monkey King. Oh no, Mushi did play it once. Okay, so it's not guaranteed to be Ice Ice Ice. I wasn't sure if maybe that was like a total staple thing or something for them.
Yeah.
So normal Monkey King flexibilities do apply here.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Doesn't help you too much as Fnatic. You kind of have to figure out your own game plan. I mean, what do you know? You can think about, all right, well, we can pick heroes that if we have a hero that's like weak to the Monkey King or something, we have to be a little bit cautious. He's already gonna have a Lich. The lane's gonna be pulled back. We can cast some spells on the Monkey King. What kind of heroes we want up against the Monkey King? Timbersaw, of course, has been a bit of a classic in the past. But any sort of vision? Do we want to run a Clockwork that's been really popular, like in Europe? Are we even that concerned about the Monkey King? How can we pressure early? Why don't we just pick a Batten again?
I don't know. Well,
let's go. Yeah, he could be offlane though for Ohio. Could just be EE again. I mean, we had the tease with the hero picks last time that just ended up being EE anyway.
Yeah, they baited us into it.
10 seconds remaining.
All right,
maybe this time we're all in, you know? I guess every time you have a Lich, though, you're not really all in, are you? In terms of, like, a full-out push.
No. Yeah, I mean, you talked about it in the last game. You have an ability that literally takes a creep from your side, so...
No, he just doesn't sustain that well. Then again, he can also get up, like, Urn and stuff, and he has levels, and...
I don't know. I think they could use... Oh, my mic's flying over. I think they could use... I like having Lich with a little bit more combination of team fight kind of stuff. You know, like we used to see it, but... Whatever works.
That's not something Fnatic drafts.
No,
We've
apparently.
learned
Well,
that in the past couple days.
yeah,
No such thing. It's either
that's-
solo pickoffs, Envy Legion Commander, or just 5
Split
heroes
pushing.
walking at people.
yeah, some
Yeah,
split
or,
pushing
yeah.
included with like
Yeah.
the tiny IO, which again has been banned.
Turn to pick.
All right, well, there's a Disruptor to come out as well, so some more
Great
team
hero
fight.
against the Abaddon.
So obviously this means that, yes, the Veno is not going to be a support Disruptor Ogre Magi core, with the exception of some extraordinarily crazy situation. But Veno in the core role, Monkey King in the core role, obviously Disruptor Ogre Magi support. And yeah, good stuff.
Nice spot to be in coming to the final pick, though, because this could be an Ice 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 Monkey King if required, or we can just flexible hero. Great stuff. Wow. Dota 2 drafts.
Well said.
Every time. This is what it comes down to. Whatever other big ban's been near the end. Phantom Lancer could be a good pick for Mineski if it's left in. This Animage is already banned out. You think of those heroes that are pretty good against the Abaddon? Especially if Fnatic were to pick up something like a Timber or something, but they go for the Lone Druid. That,
That's
if I'm not
classic.
mistaken, that used to be an Excalibur hero.
I think so. I want to say yes.
I feel
I
like he
wouldn't-
played it around the same time he played a lot of Meepo.
I wouldn't put it past Envy to be able to play, to be honest.
Oh
but,
yeah, he can play it for sure.
I'm sure he has,
10
in fact.
seconds remaining.
Now, okay.
5
All right.
seconds remaining.
So where do you send this thing, though? Is it safe lane Lone Druid? What's going on here?
I think flexibility, but probably mid unless there's some other good mid here. Oh, maybe they're gonna ban Tinker. Oh, they banned the Bat Rider. Okay. Thought maybe
Ooh.
they'd do some kind of cheeky
Tinker play.
Tinker botsing onto the Lone Druid Bear
That
stuff.
could work. I could be into that. And then it just glimpse back to the Tinker. Glimpse back the Tinker shortly thereafter that happens or something like that. But
10
I don't know.
seconds remaining.
I am intrigued to see this how this draft works. It's sort of similar to their last draft, I suppose,
Turn to pick.
at least for now.
I mean, it's just they can go either way. They can go for a little bit of like a mid to late, or they can go all speed and just rush them down. And we've definitely been seeing mostly all speed, and this give them a nice little bit of team fight here for Fnatic. So
I like it. That's what I was talking about with the Lich. I know, like, it's not anything to really to do with. I mean,
Yep,
the
no, that's
combination's there. Is all I'm saying.
And they don't have the best heroes. The Disruptor is pretty good, but they don't have any instant stuns besides like Boundless Strike in a sense of maybe like from the trees or something. There's no inclination of it,
All
and
right. Well,
Select
they'll be the ones to grab the Timber Saw.
I felt so good about game one. He's gonna get it game two. Yeah, that's
Man,
fine.
this Monkey King is gonna have a good lane wherever he goes.
I am worried for Fnatic in game two yet again. Wait, it is a Nana Monkey King, by the way. Mushi playing
Yeah.
the Venomancer.
That'll be all three at this point if they keep it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe they're arguing over who gets to play Monkey King. It's pretty fun. And it should still be the Ohio Puck. Yeah, that looks likely. Be like off-lane style, Envy, maybe giving up a little bit of farm to Ohio to help him early as that Abaddon, and then Excalibur.
All right,
Lone
Excalibur.
Druid.
Again, you got some work to be done, my friend. Perhaps.
These shoulders look pretty broad, though. I
It's
mean,
true.
Animage's shoulders, they're not that
Dude,
broad.
he
Look
can
at Lone
turn
Druid,
into
though.
a bear. Like, his
He's got
shoulders get
2
even
sets
more
of
broad.
shoulders. Yes.
Not to mention his bear companion that I'm not even
Yes.
really talking about.
No. So much more to help him carry.
He's got
Good.
some stuff on his back already. I think that's just his outfit, actually, which looks like a backpack or something. I don't know what it is. But you're right. His shoulders are certainly more broad than the AM's were or are. AM kind of slinks when he walks around and when he
He's kind of
stands
making
there.
the same hand motions AM does, though, where he like kind of moves his hands around. Man, that guy's humongous hands.
Yeah,
They're like bigger than his head.
he
You
just
see
has
that?
giant hands. He has those dwarf hands from like I don't know, any dwarf Warcraft 3 or
Look at that! Look how angry they are in the portion up there. Ah! It's like
he's ready
punching
to.
them in the air.
Somebody's about to catch those hands. Let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I tell you.
All right.
Prepare for
All right, Mr. Nova Scotian, what do we got going on here? We have a couple of TPs coming in early on, trying to get some early wardage. DJ attempting to get some vision on the high ground. That was something that I think was this series. Fnatic had trouble getting wards out early on into the game.
Yeah, they last match they did not have any.
So, and that's perhaps an issue as to why Mineski were able to set up the lanes the way they wanted. perhaps why they were able to do so well in the laning phase to begin with. So, and again, Fnatic, they send DJ up there. He has a ward. He thinks about putting it here or something along those lines. He sees one hero and backs up immediately, deciding not to put it down. Ohio, did he see that? They looked like they just passed right by each other without seeing each other. Ohio might not have any idea this was put here. In fact, he's pinging over here, I think last I just saw. So that ward might not get countered, which is interesting. That would be incredible.
I'm just admiring Envy's items right now, where he's not expecting to have a very fun time. 4 tangos.
My God.
3 shared tangos. Has a poor man's shield. Probably aware that courier is a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, why is there?
I wonder why this courier's here. Is there a Monkey King on your team? Answer: yes. Dude, he just gave this up to Jabs. He just gave it up. They're like,
that is a bit weird.
Mineski are already in their heads at this
Dude, look
point.
at all these heroes. we gotta do.
There's a fiesta at this point. Perhaps the ward battle is even more dominant than I once thought for Mineski. I mean, they have 2 wards. Fnatic have 0. I mean, they're still rotating their lanes around. Jabs is already mid. He's looking to go on Excalibur. They have Moon or Nana here on the Monkey King ready to go. Jabs is going to walk up. Guess what? He's an ogre. He has a ton of regen. He's got Ignite. Excalibur will try to do some damage to him, but I think Jabs should be fine.
8 armor. He has double the armor of those 2 heroes put together.
That's pretty unbelievable when you think about it. You have to like think about it and remember back to what made Ogre such a bad hero that these changes needed to be made. Like, it was more just sort of an incremental thing. It wasn't actually like he was so bad or anything like that. But it's fun to think of it that way.
Well, he's fun to play now.
He sure is. If you ever want to play a pub game, just play Ogre and run at people. It's great. Well,
I think this is looking like a nice setup once again here for Mineski. Mushi up against the Abaddon. Who cares? It's an Abaddon. Monkey King would be having the roughest out of the 3 lanes.
Oh yeah, you
He's
can
gonna
see
get
it too.
Constantly spellcast. He can't build up stacks on the bear. So.
This is actually a pretty good lane, all things considered, for Excalibur. So was the anti-mage lane though, to a certain extent. But it feels like the same. Ohio is a little bit more survivable this time around, you know, but it's still not fun. Still have a Timbersaw and an Ogre chasing you down. He's got help from DJ at the get-go. So this time they're giving Envy the free lane for now. The solo lane, I should say. There's some differences between Game 1 and Game 2. But the good news is that at least Fnatic are doing well in the mid lane. Something you've touched on, and they're absolutely doing well there.
Last game, it felt like the pressure from the Lich didn't even do anything. Whereas this time, it's a lot more impactful. And kind of helps that there's an additional, like, essentially hero here this early in the game with the Lone Druid Bear being there.
Yep.
And Excalibur currently has the Midas queued up. Be interesting to see if he does go for that build with the Midas into the Radiance and just kind of balls together, or if he'll be more in towards like the Mask of Madness style that we've been seeing. But with another kind of fast-paced lineup from the side of Mineski, it looks like they're just going to try and ride it out once again and move in towards those Radiances.
I mean, we'll see.
Nice
Obviously,
block onto Envy up top.
Is he gonna get
stuck
caught?
in from the ward.
Aphotic Shield. He's got a TP. He will stick up, and he actually might be fine. Yep. They had already used Glimpse, and they didn't have any mana to begin with on Ninja Boogie, so he'll be able to get out. Waste a little bit of time, but that's fine. Okay. I think it's going better. Ohio's getting some good CS too.
Yeah, Nana is getting tripled up mid though.
That's
and this is a hero that really needs to find some kills soon then, once he starts getting the levels put in. But there will be possibilities in terms of rotations, maybe onto someone like Puck, who's not too survivable in the early game. You know, one aggressive orb and you're just dead before you can get to those higher levels of phase shift, or you have items like Blink and Yules. Ice has surpassed the danger zone. He is level 3. He's got 10 stacks of reactive armor. Probably not going to die in this lane,
Yeah, he should be
unless
fine.
there's some major rotations.
Even with that, I think he should be fine. Barring some sort of disaster, unless he's pretty far up. He's already dishing out the damage to Ohio in quite a large amount. Jabs is nearby. He's dropped a ward down. That might have been spotted. And we'll keep our eyes peeled on Excalibur. Obviously, we know how well he's doing, but Envy is, I think, one of the more important targets to focus on this game.
Yeah, I haven't even talked about him yet.
Kinetic
9 CS for
Field.
him as well.
Do they have the Glimpse? They sure do. They'll probably use it here in a moment. And with him getting brought back, this is going to be tough. He does have stick charges, along with another Aphotic shield. He's going to use the Aphotic, still has those stick charges ready. He's really holding on, and they will go for it. Meanwhile, Nana gets the first blood on Pylai. They'll trade. DJ comes in, throws out the Mana Bird. Envy is low. The Aphotic shield looking for Ninja Boogie. The Impale will come out. They're going to get 2 kills here. Envy successfully baits into a 2-kill top lane engagement. Yes, they will lose Pylai mid. Yes, they will lose first blood. Still a pretty good fight overall for Fnatic.
Yeah, that's felt pretty greedy to go for that without Gale. Because he's gone 0-2-2, so you have the jacked up wards, and that's partly why it's been helping to like block him out and stuff like that. And obviously you can do a little bit more damage over time harassing, but without that extra control, the gank's pretty difficult. It takes a very long time on a hero like Abaddon, and he had that stick.
He
so.
is staying here forever. In the meantime, Excalibur will find Nana again. Envy should be able to get out. They've got the shrine. That's what they're trying to get to, and Jabs is trying to prolong this from happening, but it's too little too late. He'll have to run now. The shrine will come through. So, again, another kill for Excalibur mid. He's already up to 1,100 gold with his gloves already on his Spirit Bear. So,
looks like he probably got a root, I'm guessing.
I would assume.
Hit 5, just rooted, and got the kill on the monkey, who's now level 4.5. And in terms of heroes, much like the Abaddon, Monkey King doesn't really have that great of places to go and farm if he has a rough start. Kind of likes to join up with certain people and roam around the map.
Oh,
so he's going to be relying on Timbersaw's success to probably help him out a little bit.
Wow. Ninja Boogie could have gotten really shredded there, but he seems to be okay. It was just the bear hitting him. DJ will walk through. He doesn't see anybody. Little does he know Nana's on the high ground. Ping will come out. They're going to jump on with a tree dance. TP's coming through with Mushi. They're going to rotate this lane, it looks like, or at least try to bring the bear down. Maybe get a kill. Excalibur in some trouble now. There's the Boundless Strike to come through. They deny from Excalibur onto the bear. He might die, but at least he doesn't give away the gold from his bear. The glimpse back will be there. He should fall. Good Savage Roar, but it's too little too late as Mushi gets the last hit. Now looking for the tree dance onto Pylai. He's also in trouble. There's no shrine. He'll go for the Frost Blast. They need a couple more auto attacks. Maybe they don't find this. Tree dance isn't available. All that he could do is look and see Pylai getting underneath that top tier 1 tower. But again, they at the very least switch lanes. They get the kill on Excalibur in the process. It's pretty good there from Mineski.
Yeah. Worthy rotation. Although you are giving up a little bit in terms of like pressure across the map. Obviously, it's helping Envy quite a bit. He's now getting to 30 last hits all of a sudden after being way down low. Thanks to Veno just leaving the lane like that. So gonna help him massively. I wonder what his itemization will be. He'll still go for like the hood first again.
Yeah, we saw in the successful game phase hood into Medallion Radiance.
I wonder if he'll try and like just get a Midas or a Mask of Madness or something first.
It might not be a bad idea.
Seems like an Envy play.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Speaking of Midas, Excalibur is about to have his 7 minutes of the game.
That fight mid was pretty funny where he had the Quelling Blade on the bear and he just sent it forward and cut down the tree the Monkey King was on.
Oh yeah. I did not see that. I wish I did.
I have not seen that one for a while. It didn't have an impact, honestly. But
it's a classic meme.
Yeah.
You want Medallion,
he'll
by the
grab
way.
the Medallion first.
Yeah.
That's good.
And he wants to get started early just to help out as best as he can. They'll give DJ some level stop in the meantime after they've rotated Nana up to this top lane. So also nearby is Pylai just to help out DJ to get some extra levels. They'll TP in the Abaddon. And, well, the Plague Ward army is building up for Mushi mid. He has realized that this is his home now. He needs to make the best of it.
Those waves and that bear is not going anywhere.
Not anytime soon, anyway.
Bottom lane, though, he's not giving that assistance down there in terms of like the pressure onto that tower. So Ohio's just dancing around. He did use his orb to farm.
Trying to juke so badly, and there's just that he just cancels the clarity. And Ohio is like manning up. He's gonna throw it in a illusory orb, and Ice will continue to chase. He has Arcanes at a mango. Uh-oh, Jabs is in. Ohio is in some trouble now. Fire Blast, Timber Chain, and the Dream Quill will try to save his life, but it doesn't do much. And he will go down, so. Good little rotation from Jabs. Yeah, the Haste Rune. Pretty nice.
Yep, made it nice and easy. Top lane, though, Nana's just kind of there again. I guess he'll find some last hits. He's gotten himself another half level. Gonna try and catch up. He needs a little bit of me time up here.
Yeah.
But Lich and Abaddon not looking to make that easy for him. And back down bottom, Puck will return.
Yeah. Ohio's back. Jabs is coming back in again. DJ's rotating over to provide some help, to provide some assistance. So this is the same issue.
Dire are worried about a smoke gank right now. They just scanned right here. I think that's the play that the rating supports are making. Very interesting.
Well, they would be wrong. They're more worried about Ohio bottom. Although he is getting chased again. Eyesight size continues to be an issue, much like he was last game. And there's a good waiting rift. He might be able to get out. Fire Blast to come through. Can he jaunt? Yes.
Oh, man, that was close.
They're going to turn this maybe into a fight, but DJ revealed himself on top of the ward as they came out of smoke. And so the immediate back call comes in from Mineski. They just peace out. And whatever setup they had ready with Pilot Eye and DJ did not turn out. Now Ohio, he's got the Dream Coil at the ready. Can they go on Ice Ice Ice? The Soul Ring's going to come through. There it is. And Pale to fall up. There's the Frost Blast. Chain Frost. They'll get the kill. They blow away Ice 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 rather quickly. And that's a big kill. They needed that.
I think he was not expecting the Lich, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that extra little bit of damage is just a bit too much. They have a ward here. So after the smoke popped, he saw the Nyx walking up here. Knew he was there. Not respecting the pre-6 Nyx, and then obviously probably not expecting the Lich to be there is the big factor.
Oh, the Gale.
Quite a bit of quick magic first.
TP the bear home. Oh, no, the Glimpse. Oh, wait, I thought. No, all right, maybe not. Maybe he's saving it for somebody else. He's busy sentrying and bringing down an Observer Ward. But in the meantime, bottom again. Ice Ice should be fine. There's only 2 heroes here. Yeah, it's kind of funny, though, how it worked out. DJ was smoked up. He breaks the smoke. Pilot Eye doesn't, even though he's right behind him.
He is level 6. Dream Coil back in 13 seconds.
Can they go for this? Ice Ice is playing a little bit further back now. I think he probably knows DJ is 6. And they have some heroes rotating in.
The Lich like this, though.
Ninja Boogie smoked up. Level 5. Almost level 6. Here's the kinetic field. Fire Blast will come in. Pilot Eye is going to get jumped on. He's in trouble. He will get dropped. And there is no fall from Ohio. And DJ is still sitting in his Vendetta. Glimpse back will come in. There's the Waiting Rift along with that Dream Coil to come through. But they have a huge ultimate that comes out for the Disruptor. The Impale comes too late. DJ got silenced up. He couldn't get off that ability beforehand. And all 3 will fall bottom lane. And this time, it's Mineski taking the fight to Fnatic.
Oh, what a time to hit level 6 on the Disruptor.
Yep.
Coming on in there for that fight. A very nice rotation as they were trying to set up their own play onto Ice Ice Ice. And now it's Envy who has to come down bottom and deal with this mess that is the Timber Saw. And that'll pick up his cloak for himself too. So all that magic harass is going to be even less useful. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Mushi putting that pressure in. The game definitely way more even than last time, of course. I think at this point we were into the...
there was a tier 3 being taken.
1,000 gold lead.
Like 2 minutes from now, there will be a tier 3 taken in game 1, is how I would describe it. That's not happening this game. And Fnatic, again, they're actually... AM was doing pretty well last game, but Excalibur is off to a much faster start, and a lot of that was because of the Monkey King matchup. But now that he's got to deal with the Venom, it's a bit harder. But they still don't have much farm on the Monkey King. He did get some room to work with as they rotated down a couple of heroes, but he will go ahead and use the Tree Dance. DJ is still here. Do they have a Sentry? It doesn't look like it. They don't have one to place and see if there is a Nyx. And now they're going to find Ninja Boogie. He gets jumped on. Vendetta comes through. No follow-up, though. Envy decides not to go as Ice 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 is the bodyguard. Glimpse back. They'll find DJ. The kinetic field to come through. Here's the Tree Dance on top of it. And he gets blown up. Chain Frost will bounce to some creeps. Back over to Ice Ice Ice. And that is it. And Envy will continue on trying to farm up and get last hits. Now they're going to Timber Chain back in. The Chakram coming through. Pilot Eye in trouble. Here comes the Wukong's command. Lagging the game. There's the Boundless Strike. And he's going to get blown away as well. A double kill for this Ice 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 Timber Saw. And more good stuff coming in from Mineski here again.
Yep, this is going to help protect them against any other rotations that want to come through. They even scanned just to make sure that he's not still hiding back there on the Abaddon. And tower will go down. Good plays by Moon, Mr. Nana. I mean, you can see how difficult it is to track that Monkey King. I don't know, it kind of looked like the creeps are nearby, and you think like, oh, didn't they just see him jump to that tree, or didn't they see him jump to that tree? But it is nighttime. Difficult to see for Fnatic. It kind of kills you to see how many times they could just like cut the tree he was next to, but you can't spot him.
Oh my god,
he is dead.
Dude, he got a root, and then like I think they Savage Roared him, and they still couldn't kill him. He sticked up, and then they poisoned Novad, and that doesn't feel great. But he's just gonna TP the bear home anyway. But yeah, you're right. He's dead. Static Storm. So is DJ. No. Yeah. Thunderstrike does the job. Bottom lane. Envy might be in trouble. Nah, he's got borrowed time. He's fine. He's all right.
But Nyx died by the Roche Pit, eh?
Yeah, he got thunderstruck. He almost got glimpsed back into the static storm, but he was pretty low to begin with.
Gotcha. But the Defiance now fully finished up here on Timbersaw. And then Arcane Rune found here.
That is dangerous. Same type of thing I had going last game. All right. Slow things down a little bit. Good news for Fnatic is you have a very farmed lone druid. Envy's doing pretty well. Puck could be doing better.
Interesting to see what he builds. Probably just straight pipe, I guess, for Envy. Can't really go for a Radiance with this lone druid on your team.
Vale comes out. That'll be under the Timbersaw. Still very tanky. They didn't have any follow-up damage there. Nobody else rotating in. So the Timber will back up. All right. Excalibur gets to work on an Ancient stack as well. So it feels much better. We talked about this last game, but like there was like this sort of timing window where Fnatic were getting pushed in and they kind of had to say, okay, well, do we rely on our anti-mages? Do we rely on our fighting? They kind of got split down the middle. They have more options this game, it looks like. And they're not getting pushed in. Yes, you have to deal with a farm Timbersaw, but right now, that's, I think, in your power to do with Excalibur and how farmed he is.
Yeah, I think this game, a lot of it's going to come down to DJ's scouting abilities. Everyone's been talking about the success of Secret, and if you watch their games, it's pretty much what most of it does come down to, is YapzOr just like running around the map, scouting things out with the help of Puppey too. They have Nyx Assassins and Bounty Hunters like every single game, so Ohio just gets stunned up.
Yeah, he's done so.
Silenced and easily killed. But those are the kind of things that you need to be scouting for. Like, they didn't know where they were. So, Ohio just goes down. They need to get that deeper vision to try to figure out what's happening.
They are making a move onto Mushi. Good bound to strike Wukong's command. Here comes the Chain Frost Poison Nova. This is problematic for Fnatic right now. Now they can't get the TP off for Excalibur. The stun comes through. Mushi's is still barely alive, and it looks like he's going to survive as well with like 20 HP. That is unbelievable. Now Envy has to pop the borrowed time. He is on the run. DJ also Vendetta and haste up. They're still looking for Excalibur. They'll finally find the kill as Ice comes in. Envy now out of abilities. He has the hood. It won't save him. It's going to be, looks like, everybody dead. Double kill for Ice. 3 heroes will fall. Even the Nyx getting very low, but he'll survive. DJ's out of there. So is Pali Die, but...
Faster.
Yeah,
fighting in there without your hero on your team that's possibly one of the best heroes in the entire game, but fighting in an area like that, the Puck, him being down, but you feel forced to dive because there's so many heroes top and the rotations come through so quick that it doesn't even matter where they were.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Monkey
Not only
King
do you
coming
lose
out.
Puck, but then that.
They just had so much damage. And then really what it was, too, is maybe they get out, they get Excalibur out of there as he TPs away on the Lone Druid, but he gets stunned up as soon as Jabs gets in. So he doesn't make it out. That's a big problem, and you're giving away these kills to the Timbersaw, who's already on his way to the Bloodstone, getting closer and closer. So it's a bad fight for Fnatic, but still some room to work with here. Ohio's still top. He died here just a couple minutes ago. He looks a bit safer here now. Oh, nope. Dreamcoil coming in. They're going to look to turn on Denana here. Waning Rift comes out. They need still some more damage. Frost Blast. Loose Europe coming in. Drum Charge will get propped. He goes for the Jingu Master. Cannot get enough healing, and he'll go down. So, fortunate for Monkey King.
Yeah, and DJ's still coming through. Not sure if he was spotted by the sentry before Monkey King died. Looks like he might have been. No, Jab's still standing pretty far out.
Yeah.
Could just be stunned up into his death here in a moment.
And this tower could fall right after, too, if they can find it. But he's sitting pretty close to this tower now. That will come in. I think they're going to go for a push here. DJ wanted that bounty.
A little chill push. They're a bit too worried about the rotations, and now... Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Timber comes in. Are they really going to be able to hold this?
It looks like it. I
They're
don't.
very timid here without that Dream Coil.
And they also Vendetta's off or rather on cooldown for another 10 seconds or so. But yeah, it looks like they're actually pushing in. Timbersaw is coming through. Vale's gonna get dropped. Impale will miss. Lucior will come in. He had already popped the hood. Now that's down.
There is the Radiance finished on the bear, so probably just maybe waiting for that.
The glimpse back.
He's coming, but
it's
gonna be too far.
They see him now.
The Regoose on the Radiant here with that Radiance. Monkey King is not here.
Silver chain up to the high ground. That's a Dream Coil onto 2. Veil's going to come out as well. They use the poison of a Chain Frost bouncing. They'll get off a nice Static Storm. They'll TP out immediately, and Bushi might fall. The Bear doing some work. The Radiant Spurt and the audio attacks. It is more than enough to get 2 kills there. Great initiation coming in from Ohio. They needed that. In the meantime, Nana was trying to push bottom. Envy TP's in to try to help out, and he's able to successfully defend the tower. But it is 2 quick kills turned over to Fnatic there, finally finding the right initiation.
Definitely feeling much stronger that fight with the help of the Radiance. And they can even shrine up and probably go for the finish, push to the top lane. It is very weak. Timber's still around, but there won't be much you can do if they actually want to commit to it. Mid lane Ohio gets a bit of a love tap from Nan as he rolls by.
All right. He's getting there in terms of farm. Blink Dagger's getting close. What other items are about to come out here?
I think Envy bought a Blade Mail. Yes.
Yeah, he had it in his quick buy. I noticed that too.
Yeah, that's a good choice, but fully completed up.
Anything
Best,
else?
I guess, against the Venomancer, honestly.
Yeah.
Timbersaw as well, but got a lot of HP to chunk through, especially once he has the Bloodstone, which is coming soon. They do get the kill. No deny on the tower there.
Nice. He built it last game. He did pretty well for how much they were getting stomped at the end of the game. Did some damage. DJ walking under the guise of a sentry. Here comes Wukong's command. Timber Chain coming out. They're looking for the Timbersaw. Great boundless strike out of 2. They'll lose 1 instantly, and Envy might be next. He does have the borrowed time elsewhere. They were looking for a Dream Coil. I think they might have missed it.
It's someone just immediately snapped
broke it, yeah.
Ohio couldn't fight it.
Comes back now coming in. They have found Excalibur. He is the primo target now, and he's getting chopped down as Ice is coming in. This Bear is not doing enough now. The Boundless Strike comes in again. Another Timber Chain, and Ice finds yet another kill. Borrowed time is gone, and he'll find himself a monster kill streak along with a double kill that goes along with it. Can he get the triple as Pilot Eye is running away? The Tree Dance not there in time. Timber Chain is, and it will be the triple kill. And Ice is godlike, and just having one of those games yet again on this Timbersaw, much like game number 1.
Geez, that added up fast. 10, 1, and 3, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. 15 Bloodstone charges. Okay. Yeah, managed to pick that up for that last part of the engagement.
Yeah.
You notice he was just working on it up top, and now he's almost into a pipe.
He just got this Bloodstone, like last fight. So, yeah, he's moving pretty quick through his item progression. Ohio will finally get a Blank Dagger. I think DJ's working on his as well. There was another item that came out on the Dire team. Oh, it was Jab's getting a mech, level 12, and he's an ogre and got a mech already, Arcanes. So, pretty good game for this ogre. Ninja Boogie will have to be the, obviously, poor support, but he's done a great job with just Glimpse and Static Storm and all that good stuff. That leaves bottom. Bottom in trouble. I don't think they really want to fight into Timbersaw, especially when they don't know where anybody else is. Not a great idea.
But still, it is only a 1k gold lead, and there's a lot of towers the Radiant to take back, so they're definitely not out of the woods yet on the Dire. I think things still look pretty okay for Fnatic. They certainly want to get a couple things, though. I would imagine they would love to get Roche for themselves and try and get some aggressive vision. They really need Ohio to grab some quick kills here with this Nyx Assassin, and maybe in the mid lane here.
This could be huge.
Nana jumps in. He could be a good target.
And he looks right for him. Nana's going to get Dream Coiled. He's going to be caught, and then the Impale will come through, and he'll get blown away.
Now they just got to get out.
And he's staying a little long. He's trying to man fight against Ice. It's not working. I guess he was holding out for the TP from... sure, I think it was Ohio. And Envy's now is going to get Glimpse back. Kinetic Field. Here's the Chain Frost to bounce through. A good Impale to follow up. Ice is he is killable, but he will kill Envy first and foremost. Spike Carapace does come out. Now the Bear is going to come in. There's the Savage Roar, the Poisonable, along with the Static Storm, and Excalibur is in some trouble again. He's been caught numerous times like that. It works out yet again. Coming back in is Ohio, looking for a fight here. DJ, again, the TP, successful this time, but Ohio's going to get Glimpse back, and he will have to die for it. The Gale will go. The Ignite will follow up. He'll use his spaceship for now, but I don't see him surviving for much longer. Get dropped again, and now Mineski, they're starting to take over. The last couple of fights has gone their way. Short of that fight top lane, the last recent thing I can remember that went Fnatic's way, but now it's all Mineski here, 23 minutes in.
Yeah, started out good. They got the quick pick on the Monkey King, but there was no escaping, and then they kind of felt like they could go back in. Obviously, that was not the case. It feels like Ohio needs so many items this game now with this Disruptor doing so well. Then the Veil first didn't allow him to really like gank with the Nyx Assassin or anything, or at least they didn't find those kind of plays. Maybe if he was a bit more mobile, that could have happened, but with the Veil, all he could do was just keep ratting and split pushing it. It feels like it's just delaying the inevitable.
Envy is walking in, and he's getting glimpsed back. He just walked right into his death, essentially, even with the borrowed time. Even give it to Nana. Just for whatever reason, he'll be able to jump in and get the kill, but... Ugh. Fnatic.
Yeah, that was a little awkward from the bird's eye view there.
Just walks right in.
And he walked into a bunch of heroes and dying, but yeah, you gotta get out on the map, gotta see what's up. He found him.
Yeah,
Scouting
sure
mission
did.
complete.
He's building a Mask of Madness, by the way. Excalibur is, I should say, on his bear. So that needs some more attack speed. That's fine. Get some more help, hopefully, with that item coming in.
Yeah, we've been on the ranged lone druid bear, or ranged lone druid, like lately. It's been kind of fun. Seen a lot of people building it, but obviously with the Radiance, we're not there this game. It's just lots of Mask of Madness first into Maelstrom games again. Interesting to see the build pop up once more.
We've come full circle.
No.
All right, well, again, but like he is still top of the net worth for Excalibur, so he is still doing well. They are losing ground in terms of the net worth department. It was once 3K not too long ago. Now it's 6K. Roche was just taking... Oh, no, I thought it was taken. They were attempting to take it, I think, or somebody went into the pit real quick, but they decided not to go for it.
It's just like chained through. But they didn't have anything set up for it. They don't have any sentries down or anything, so you don't want to mess up. Plus, they don't do it very quickly. They did just get that Deso recently on Nana, so at least it's a possibility now.
Yeah. He's
Ohio's
lucky.
playing the tree lines. Be another good game for Tinker Wards for the Dire, because they just basically need delay, delay, delay. And look at all the sentries. You know, I've talked about how they need DJ to be scouting and stuff, but it's basically a suicide mission at this point. There's sentries in their jungle, there's sentries by their base, got sentries by their shrine.
I mean, at some point, you just invest in a gem, right? I don't know when that point is exactly.
Oh, it's queued up already for Ninja Boogie.
Oh. Someday I'll get there. It's like, it's pretty far away. Disruptor's pretty poor. He's in that poor life right now. Someday I'll get there. Ooh, that bear looks juicy. And there's the Savage Roar that might save it. Should be okay. Spirit Bear should be fine. I don't know. Maybe not. Ice is coming back in. Oh, resummoned. Or recalled. Let's try. All right. And as we talked about, Roche looks like it'll be a target here for Mineski. Nana will jump into the pit. He's got the Desolator. Mushi's nearby. And Plague Wards will start getting dropped. And the trade will have to be for Fnatic, the tier 1 tower bottom. And he does it pretty quickly, actually. Pops the rabbit. He's good to go. He's got the battle cry. This tier 1 tower will get shredded.
Move to travel done for Ohio, though. So the Veil has paid off in terms of his overall GPM. Just from like ratting and stuff, it doesn't help him too much during those fights. He couldn't really engage in a lot of situations. Died a couple times, but he does clear waves fast.
Yeah, he really does.
That's pretty much his life now. Is he gonna get out of this one though? I'm not too sure. They have no scan on the Dire. That might help save him.
They can get vision. Ooh. Oh, the face shift, Monkey King. See Ohio moving on through. Good Dream Coil. Glimpse back comes in. Somehow they get the vision and the Static Storm. He's like, you've got to be kidding me. That is ridiculous.
Bottom lane.
He did everything right, I felt like, but he is going to get dropped. That vision is insane, though, from Mineski. Man, the Monkey King is there. They have the Disruptor with the Kinetic Field. Dire Courier will fall. In the meantime, it was picked up on the back lines by DJ with a blink in. Swift little takedown. All right.
Bought by him. That's the kind of plays they need.
Yeah.
Always patrolling this area, and it will be a Maelstrom from Envy. So help him push the side lanes, get some farm for himself. Also having the Blade Mail and the Mjolnir inside the Veno ulti is going to essentially kill Mushi during these fights. Timbersaw, a lot of those same things will apply to him as well. Plenty of AoE damage that he can try and buff back at his opponents.
They need some of these items to be able to control these lanes a little bit better. They're losing ground pretty quickly with a Lone Druid. They continue to put pressure on not just the Lone Druid, but the Bear as well. And they're looking for him. This time they found him, Excalibur. I've seen this movie before. The Savage Roar will not save him. Ninja Boogie will secure the kill. Poison Nova, all that good stuff. The amount of damage is pretty ridiculous. And in the meantime, Ice is sitting mid, just waiting. as Ninja Boogie will purchase up that Gem of True Sight, and now things get even harder for DJ. There are already sentries everywhere, and now even more difficult.
And this was like some decent vision even for the Radiant, but there was a smoke there, so nothing Excalibur can do. And now they won't even have that kind of vision once the gem's actually there. But Ohio is cutting in the mid lane. These were the big plays that Fnatic was making the other day. Ratting it up when required. Big defense, but gonna need a lot of them.
Mineski.
I think they have that pipe still, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Ice is doing
He's
Ice things. He's just so sad he's not playing Tidehunter with that taunt.
He can just backstroke it up.
That's really the worst part here.
Envy is going to get glimpsed. Well, not that far. He's in the jungle, but far enough that it's a little bit disconcerting for Fnatic at this point. Ice continues to be the bodyguard. In the meantime, backlines, Ohio is trying to cut the wave. But I think the tier 3 is still gone. Attack speed-wise and damage, they pump out enough to be able to take the tier 3 rather easily. Ice is in deep. That's using the term lightly. Jabs is going to get caught within a pail. And they're going to work. They might bring him down. The Envy right-click along with the Bear auto attack is more than enough. But in the meantime, they've already taken the racks. Mission accomplished. Good spike Carapace, however. Timbersaw might get caught. Wukong's command will get canceled. Now Timbersaw going back in. He wants the Bear. Boundless Strike. They'll find it. 300 gold. No resummon available. Impale still coming through. Envy. Borrow time. He's got it ready. Tree Dance coming in. Here comes Nana. They'll drop down that borrowed time as the chakra comes through. And they use a lot. They have to use a Bear. And it's now down for another like 90 seconds or something. And they still lose the racks at the end of the day. Zeus ult now.
That Bear is gone. They don't have a hero. He might as well just be dead.
Boots, brown boots, a Iron Branch, and it's 2 TP scrolls.
Got 25 armor though.
She's very tanky.
There you go.
Very
Get
tanky.
up in there. He needs
2,500
venom
HP.
and a Blightstone and just run at people.
We've seen how many times that saved him.
Yeah, that's right.
But for real.
Oh, Fnatic. It's starting to look like it might be a good thing there's a lower bracket here because
they got to
this
get
game is tough.
Yeah, they got to get
DJ.
recomposed.
Oh, is he gonna find the gem? Oh, was that it? Oh, I thought there was a gem coming. It's only a sentry.
No, he's had it. Wait, where is the gem? It's on Jebs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thought it was. I didn't see it on the disruptor, so I thought they'd moved it or something. Courier was so close. Oh no, Ohio! Not again. He wasn't inside the
out of the
storm.
static storm here. Face Shift will come. He will be able to blink into the tree. There's going to be Nana jumping forward, waiting for the John. Oh, Ohio baits it out, but the kinetic field is there nonetheless. I mean, how much better do you have to play to get away against this Monkey King? I swear. He's done it like twice, but that's just good stuff from both the Monkey King and Ninja Boogie as well. So good vision, nicely done. They get the kill. Man.
Yeah. 10k lead at this point. Solar Crest, Lotus Orb, Bloodstone, Pipe, Timbersaw. Not a hero I would want to be playing against right now. No thank you.
Nice.
Unkillable. 24 hour. Hello.
Just
Andy, remember that time you walked to my whole team and died? Watch this. I'm gonna walk into your whole team and you guys will all die.
Let me trade the
Magic
favor.
trick, I figured out.
Yeah. Real exciting. They're gonna use the Boundless Trigger. They're gonna get this Bear again. Alright, well that thing's dead for 92 seconds.
Does he not transfer? It's gone.
It's just gone, dude.
Uh-oh.
Excalibur doesn't know what to do. Envy's gonna get glimpsed back. The Chain Frost will bounce. They'll pop the BKB on Nana. It actually is doing a fair bit of damage. Blue Syrup coming in. Ohio tried finding something. There's the buyback from the Abaddon. Ice is still very tanky. He's got 21 Bloodstone charges. Even if you kill him, he'll be back pretty damn quickly. He has a Solar Crest too. Envy doesn't do enough damage, even with the Maelstrom. Obviously, we talked about it. The Bear has literally nothing now. Glimpse coming back in. There's the Static Storm. Envy's going to die back here. Nana will get a dominating spree. The effigy will fall. So will the Rax. Dreamcoil comes in. Ohio dies at the back end. We don't even really see it. He dies so damn quickly. Dead for 52. That is it. GG. And just like that, Mineski dominate this winner bracket final.
Was an aggressive GG. Unintentional, says Jabs. Wrong chat.
He's a good lad.
Yeah.
I expect nothing. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm getting tired. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Mineski, they dominate here in this series. Fnatic. There were some bright spots, you could say, earlier on in both games. Obviously, Excalibur farming pretty well on both the Anti-Mage and the Lone Druid. But at the end of the day, the fast